You already know what today is. Today is Sunday, which means it is fans' choice. We are in the final chapter of World's Finest, the Devil Nezha saga. Yo, what are we waiting on? Roll that intro, cuss. Yeah. What's going on, Geek Corner? This is your boy, Earth Smack, the mad scientist, and welcome back to the Orange Phoenix Media Channel. Today, we are in the final chapter of the Devil Nezha saga in the World's Finest with Batman, Superman team up. Now, I highly encourage you guys to stick around to the end of this video. Check out this whole entire video because there's going to be a poll again. There's going to be 2 more comments for you guys to vote on. So figure out what is the next fans' choice story we are going to cover. So this picks up where the last issue left off at with Supergirl, because Supergirl basically explained to them, listen, the only way we can beat Nezha is to put him in this tomb, but someone has to be inside the tomb with him for the rest of eternity. That is the only way to beat this guy. Now Nezha is unconscious because Supergirl pretty much took care of that, but she's like, we got to act fast because he's coming too. We got to make a decision. But the thing is, the first person that throw his name in the hat is Superman, obviously. Like, listen, give that to me. If there's no other way, I'll do it. But Batman was like, hey, man, slow your roll. Slow your roll. First of all, you are weak to magic, which means you are trapped in this realm with Nezha, who is a purveyor of magic, which means he will kill you. Like, it's no contest, bro. And you ain't that good with your hands, bro. So if anybody need to go in there, it's definitely me. I need to go in there, dog. So the Doom Patrol was like, yo, let us go in. We are the Doom Patrol. It is literally in the name, Doom Patrol. This is what we do. Only to be interrupted by Supergirl, because it's like, it's not up for discussion. I got to be the one to make this sacrifice. It's what I deserve, because she still feels guilty as far as what happened to Robin, because Batman is trying to figure out what exactly happened to Robin. But before they get these answers, Nezha comes too, but he comes back way stronger because he possesses the man himself, Superman. Now Batman and Supergirl and the rest of Doom Patrol got to contend with both Nezha and Superman. But the one person that can go toe-to-toe, strength for strength, bar for bar with Superman is Supergirl, because she takes him away. She's like, listen, I'm going to take care of this. Let's do what we do best and try to stop Superman and make him snap out of it. But Nezha is not done. He didn't just possess Superman. He goes on to possess Rita, and he does it so quickly. Grabs the top strategist in the group and Batman, damn near squeezing him to death. But unbeknownst to Nezha, Cliff watching all of this stuff unfold. And Cliff's like, you know what? What the hell? Instead of going attacking Rita, instead of attacking Superman, I'm going to go after the main guy. I'm going to go after Nezha. If I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging. And to his surprise and to everyone else's surprise, he connects with the punch, injuring Nezha. But it's a flashback that says his sorcerer's defenses were designed to adapt to any attack from every known science, every known force, every known element of this earth. So keep in mind that Nezha has been gone for thousands of years. So obviously there's new technology, new forms of science. You got aliens and all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot of things that Nezha is weak to. So Batman was like, oh, he's weak to new tech. Let me pull out my shot knuckles, and I'm gonna just go ahead and enter the fray and continue to put the beat down on Nezha. And Supergirl's like, Cal, if they can hold him, we can. And so at that point, Superman, after he snaps out of the possession, he flies over to the Fortress of Solitude. Now, as Nezha gets beat down, he starts to quickly adjust. And he says, given the chance, I can simply adapt. Clearly, there is much to adjust to in this modern world. Thank you for the lesson. But he's interrupted by no other than Superman, because maybe you can adapt to Earth technology, Nezha, but let's see you try Kryptonian tech on for size. We don't need your tune. Let the Phantom Zone be your prison for eternity. And he proceeds and shoots Nezha with the Phantom Zone projector, sending Nezha to the Phantom Zone, which that is quick thinking by Superman. Okay, that's quick thinking. Like, that was great deduction by him. Now, Superman is not the smartest guy in DC, but he's not the dumbest guy in DC. But when it comes to intellect, Batman definitely has Superman by a country mile, like as far as figuring things out. But everything seems cool, right? Everything seems all right. But unbeknownst to them, Nezha breaks out of the Phantom Zone. Like, he's out. Like, it's only for a few minutes that they had some remnants of peace. And he cracks it open, but Superman grabs the weapon and takes Nezha in the tomb, the weapon from the Warriors of Jai. Now he locks himself in. He is the one that makes the ultimate sacrifice. But Batman starts to notice something. He says, it's gone. Rita's like, what are you talking about? He's like, Rita, where's the Phantom Zone projector? And he puts two and two together. He's like, oh my gosh. Larry, crack that Nezha force open. It's still there, but it's fading quickly. Larry, I'm gonna need you to pry that open, pull Superman out. And they were very, very successful in pulling Superman out. So Superman actually had a long-standing plan. Now, he thought real fast about it, and he took a gamble. That there was no guarantee that he was going to get pulled out of the Phantom Zone, because he had to depend on Batman, because he says it took you long enough. And Batman was like, that's a hell of a gamble, man. You're like, I was depending on Batman to notice something that's not a gamble. That's a plan. You're like, are you hurt? He like, I would have been. Nezha would have flayed me alive, but I don't give him time. Before he could tear into me, I escaped the only way I knew how. And I slammed the gate behind me. So basically, he took the Phantom Zone projector. He took the weapon from the Warriors of Jai to trap Nezha in. As he escapes into the Phantom Zone, he destroys the Phantom Zone projector to keep Nezha locked inside. So Supergirl's like, don't ever do that again. Please don't ever do that again. And Superman goes, let's make certain no one ever has to. But we have a mountain of rubble at our disposal. I say we bury the tomb, that way no one's able to find it. So Rita was like, I suppose that, Batman, I speak for my whole team when I say it's been an honor to work with you and Superman. More importantly, we want you to know that you have our deepest condolences when it comes to Robin. So Batman doesn't respond, because Batman already is working out a plan to get his boy back, man. He's already working on a plan to rescue Robin. But this is the end of this chapter of World's Finest, because World's Finest is still ongoing. There are several other stories after the Devil Nezha, and I highly encourage you guys to go out there and read yourself some World's Finest, man. The artwork is amazing. The story is amazing, because honestly and truly, I thoroughly enjoyed covering this week after week, every single Sunday. Thank you guys for actually voting for this. It gives elements of Dragon Ball Z, especially when you think it's over. Like, if you take a bite out the Cell saga, Cell was destroyed, right? But he came back stronger, and they had to figure out another way to take him out. And it kind of gave out the same vibes in this particular story. But yes, go ahead and read you some more World's Finest. Now, we already reached to the end of this video where you vote again. So the two comics that you are going to vote on, and I'll give you guys a whole entire week, a whole week to vote, is the New 52 run of Mr. Terrific or Dr. Voodoo 5-issue run. So go ahead and hit your votes up. I will be posting that in the post section in our YouTube channel. I will be posting that in our Discord. I will be posting that in our threads, and I definitely will tally all that up, and we will jump back onto some fans' choice. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. So until next time, y'all, peace.